Abby and Brittany Hensel, the conjoined twins who captured the hearts of millions, have proven time and time again that resilience and determination can break through even the most challenging barriers. Their journey, which began when they first graced our TV screens over a decade ago, continues to inspire and amaze. Abby is now married, and both sisters are thriving in their respective careers, defying expectations and showing the world that living with a shared body does not limit the potential for an extraordinary life. Born in Carver County, Minnesota, to Patty, a nurse, and Mike Hensel, a carpenter and landscaper, Abby and Brittany's story is not just one of medical curiosity, but also one of remarkable strength and human resilience. From the very start, the twins' physical condition raised eyebrows and sparked questions about their survival and quality of life. They are known as dipalic parapagus twins, meaning they share a single body, but each has their own head and neck. Their shared body structure includes 2 arms, 2 legs, and a chest that is wider than average. But their life together has defied all odds, and they've navigated the complex challenges of growing up with their unique physiology in a way that inspires admiration. At birth, Abby and Brittany had a small, underdeveloped arm between their necks. This arm was surgically removed, leaving only the shoulder blade. As they grew, their bodies took on a unique physical form. Abby's head tilts slightly to the right, while Brittany's head tilts more dramatically to the left, making her appear shorter when seated. There's also a height difference between the two. Abby stands at 5 feet 2 inches, while Brittany is 4 feet 10 inches. In addition to these physical differences, Brittany's leg is about 2 inches shorter than Abby's, resulting in her often walking on her toes, which has caused her calf muscle to be noticeably larger than Abby's. Despite these challenges, the twins have not only survived, they have thrived. One of the most fascinating aspects of their shared physiology is the way they control their shared body. Each twin manages one side of their body with their sense of touch restricted to their respective halves. Interestingly, stomach aches are felt only by the twin on the opposite side. This physiological quirk is just one example of the many complexities that make their life together a blend of coordination, communication, and compromise. Over the years, Abby and Brittany have learned to navigate these challenges with remarkable cooperation. From walking and running to swimming, playing volleyball, and even riding a bicycle, they've mastered the physical tasks that most people take for granted. Even the simple act of typing on a computer keyboard or driving a car requires the two of them to work together seamlessly. Behind the wheel, Abby handles the controls on the right side of the car, while Brittany manages the left. Together, they steer through life, quite literally, proving that with communication, teamwork, and trust, they can achieve things that others may find impossible. Their ability to work together has not only made them physically capable, but has also allowed them to thrive in many aspects of life. They are both highly successful individuals, with careers, relationships, and a family that supports and nurtures them. In 2008, after completing high school, Abby and Brittany made the decision to further their education. They enrolled at Bethel University in Arden Hills, Minnesota, where they both pursued degrees in education. Initially, they thought about studying different areas of education, but after realizing it would require too much extra work, they decided to stick together and pursue their Bachelor of Arts degrees as a team. They graduated in 2012. Solidifying their commitment to each other's success while proving that collaboration can lead to great achievement. Their unique bond and shared experiences have also shaped their personalities and the way they navigate the world. Abby is the more serious twin, often preferring orange juice for breakfast and taking a keen interest in math, while Brittany is the more laid-back and artistic twin with a fondness for English and the arts. Over the years, Abby and Brittany have developed a system for managing everyday tasks. They often work in harmony to type emails, for example, without needing to speak much, just an intuitive understanding of what the other is thinking. When they are in agreement, they use I when writing. When their opinions differ, they use their own names to express their thoughts separately. Despite their close relationship, Abby and Brittany have always made sure to preserve their individuality. Their parents were instrumental in ensuring they were treated as separate individuals, even though they shared a body. Special clothes were made with 2 neck holes to distinguish them as 2 separate people. They wore different styles and took turns choosing what to wear, showcasing their personal preferences. Brittany, for example, doesn't like pink as much as Abby does, but they have always respected each other's differences, even in something as simple as fashion. Growing up, Abby and Brittany faced challenges, not only because of their shared body, but also due to society's perceptions. At times, people said rude things, and the twins were often the subject of unwanted attention. However, they handled these encounters with grace, humor, and confidence. Their parents taught them that it was important to educate others about their condition, but also that it was okay to maintain some privacy. Despite these occasional difficulties, they remained positive and open, making friends easily. Their joyful spirits and positive attitudes have helped them build lasting friendships, and they were just as much a part of sleepovers, birthday parties, and social events as any other child. As the twins entered their teenage years, they faced another unique challenge: getting their driver's licenses. The law required them to each have their own license, even though they shared a body. This meant that both Abby and Brittany had to take their written and driving tests separately. Despite the obvious physical limitations, the twins worked together to navigate the process. Behind the wheel, Abby handled the right side of the car, while Brittany managed the left, steering in unison as they drove together. By the time they finished high school, Abby and Brittany had already begun to carve out a future for themselves. They had earned their degrees and decided to pursue careers in teaching. In 2013, they became educators, putting their knowledge and experiences to work in schools, helping shape young minds. For Abby and Brittany, teaching was not just a career, it was a calling. They both felt deeply committed to giving back to the community and helping others, and their careers allowed them to make a meaningful impact in the lives of their students. One of the greatest lessons that Abby and Brittany have taught the world is the power of teamwork and communication. Their ability to navigate the complexities of their shared body and still lead fulfilling, successful lives is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. They have shown that despite seemingly insurmountable challenges, it is possible to achieve great things through collaboration, resilience, and determination. In addition to their careers, Abby and Brittany's personal lives have flourished as well. Abby, who always dreamed of getting married and starting a family, found her happily ever after in 2019 when she married her longtime partner. This significant milestone was a moment of joy for both Abby and Brittany, as it marked a new chapter in Abby's life. While Abby focused on her marriage and building a family, Brittany continued to pursue her own personal goals, both professionally and in her relationships. Their marriage, while an extraordinary moment in their lives, also emphasized the importance of individuality. Abby and Brittany had always emphasized that they are 2 separate individuals with their own desires and dreams, and Abby's marriage was a reflection of her ability to find love and companionship despite the unique circumstances of her life. The wedding was not just a personal celebration for Abby, it was a celebration of the bond between the 2 sisters and the strength they share. Through their educational work, personal milestones, and advocacy for people with disabilities, Abby and Brittany have continued to inspire others around the world. Their story is one of hope, perseverance, and love. They have shown that no matter the odds, it is possible to live a full, happy, and meaningful life, and that resilience, love, and teamwork can overcome even the most challenging situations. Looking toward the future, Abby and Brittany Hensel remain dedicated to making a difference in the lives of others. Their journey is far from over, and as they continue to break barriers and defy expectations, they prove that resilience is a powerful tool in overcoming life's challenges. Together, they continue to write their story, inspiring others to live fully, embrace love, and never give up on their dreams. Their message is simple yet profound. No matter the challenges, anything is possible with the right mindset, determination, and support from the people you love. The Hensel twins, Abby and Brittany, have defied expectations in both their personal and professional lives, capturing the hearts of people around the world with their strength, resilience, and unwavering ability to adapt. Their journey is not just a story of overcoming physical challenges, but a powerful narrative of individuality, love, and the struggle for privacy in a world that often feels entitled to their personal lives. The twins' story began in 1996, when they first entered the public spotlight on The Oprah Winfrey Show. This high-profile appearance introduced them to a broad audience, sparking both curiosity and admiration. As the world watched, they began to understand that Abby and Brittany were not merely medical oddities, but real people. People who had hopes, dreams, and personalities all their own. Their appearance on Oprah was just the beginning. That same year, the twins graced the cover of Life magazine under the headline, "One Body, Two Souls." The feature gave readers a rare and intimate look into their daily lives and struggles, with an article called "The Hensel Summer," which demonstrated that despite their unique physical condition, they lived much like any other child. In the years that followed, media interest in the Hensels only grew. Life magazine revisited their story in 1998, continuing to shed light on the challenges the twins faced while growing up, as well as their remarkable ability to navigate a world that wasn't designed with them in mind. These early media appearances were instrumental in shifting public perception. They showed that Abby and Brittany were not defined by their physical differences, but by their shared strength, resilience, and determination to lead fulfilling lives. By 2002, Abby and Brittany's story had expanded beyond the pages of magazines and into the realm of television. The twins starred in a documentary titled "Joined for Life," which aired on the Discovery Health Channel. This documentary provided a deep dive into their lives, offering viewers an opportunity to understand the complexities of their shared body and the ways in which they adapted to daily tasks. Their ability to function as individuals despite their unique physical condition was truly remarkable, and the documentary showcased just how well they had learned to cooperate with each other. A follow-up documentary, "Joined at Birth," aired the following year, further exploring their situation and providing even more insight into the twins' daily lives. The media continued to follow the Hensels' journey in the years to come. In 2003, both Time and Life magazines published updated stories about the twins, now 11 years old. The documentaries also continued, and by 2005, Abby and Brittany had reached a global audience when they were featured in a UK television special as part of the Extraordinary People series. This international exposure was instrumental in challenging misconceptions about conjoined twins, and it helped educate people about the realities of living as conjoined individuals. As the twins entered their teenage years, their story became even more compelling. In 2006, another documentary was made, "Joined for Life," which focused on their experiences as 16-year-olds. This documentary covered significant milestones in their lives, including their schooling, social lives, and the process of getting their driver's licenses. Abby and Brittany were not just navigating the complexities of adolescence, they were also showing the world that they were capable of achieving ordinary teenage milestones like anyone else. The documentary, which was widely praised for its sensitive handling of the twins' lives, helped humanize them in ways that few had expected, allowing viewers to see beyond their physical condition and connect with them as individuals. But the twins' most significant media project came in 2012, when they starred in their own reality TV show, Abby and Brittany. Airing on TLC in the US and later on BBC in the UK, the show followed the twins as they finished college and began their first teaching jobs. The intimate nature of the show allowed audiences to witness the twins' lives as young adults, offering a glimpse into their professional aspirations, personal challenges, and the deep bond they shared. This reality show not only gave the Hensels a platform to tell their own story, but also dispelled many of the myths and misconceptions surrounding conjoined twins. By showcasing their ability to live independent, fulfilling lives, Abby and Brittany proved that they were capable of more than many had imagined. Through all these media appearances, Abby and Brittany have made a significant impact on public awareness, education, and the understanding of conjoined twins. They have helped challenge stereotypes, educate people about the realities of their lives, and show that individuals with unique physical conditions can lead fulfilling, meaningful lives. They have proven that, despite their extraordinary circumstances, they are no different than anyone else when it comes to aspirations, relationships, and personal growth. However, recently, another chapter in their lives has sparked renewed public interest: Abby's marriage. In 2021, Abby, now in her mid-30s, married Joshua Bowling, a nurse and former U.S. Army serviceman. This development has reignited curiosity about the twins' lives and their relationship dynamics, as well as their evolving family. This marriage has drawn significant attention, and Abby's union with Joshua has naturally led to discussions about what it means for Abby and Brittany's unique situation. While this chapter in their lives has brought them happiness, it has also raised important questions about the balance between public interest and privacy. Abby and Brittany, who continue to work as educators teaching 5th grade in their home state of Minnesota, have remained relatively private about their personal lives. While their wedding was a momentous event, their social media presence has since been made private, with glimpses of the celebration shared only by close family members. These photos and videos, including wedding pictures and family outings, have further piqued the public's interest. Yet, it is important to note that Abby and Brittany's lives, just like anyone else's, deserve to be lived without the constant pressure of public scrutiny. The fascination surrounding Abby's marriage raises significant ethical questions about privacy, boundaries, and the treatment of individuals with unique physical conditions. Dr. Alice Dreger, a historian and bioethicist who has extensively studied conjoined twins, sheds light on why the public is so fascinated by their story. Dreger explains that conjoined twins, by nature, challenge our understanding of individuality and personal identity. Most people conceptualize individuality as one person inhabiting one body, but with conjoined twins, such as Abby and Brittany, we see two distinct individuals sharing the same body. This inherent contradiction in how we perceive personhood inevitably sparks curiosity. While curiosity is a natural human response, Dreger emphasizes that it is crucial to recognize when this fascination crosses the line into inappropriate intrusion. Abby and Brittany have consistently expressed their desire for privacy outside of their controlled media appearances. The recent surge of interest in Abby's marriage has raised ethical concerns about respecting their boundaries. Elizabeth L. Sesser, an expert in media studies, highlights that the public's interest in the Hensels' romantic relationships often stems from an unhealthy fascination with their intimate lives. Sesser points out that while curiosity may be understandable, it's essential to respect the Hensels' privacy and allow them to control the narrative of their own lives. As Sesser advises, any discussions about Abby and Brittany should happen on their terms, not driven by the public's demand or curiosity. The focus should be on what the twins choose to share, not on what others wish to know. Behind the headlines and social media posts are real people, with their own hopes, dreams, and challenges. It's important to remember that the Hensels deserve the same respect and dignity as any other individuals. Throughout history, many conjoined twins have opted to live relatively private lives away from the public eye. Abby and Brittany's desire for privacy is not only understandable but essential for their well-being. Their story is not meant to be a spectacle for entertainment purposes, but rather a testament to their strength, resilience, and ability to lead fulfilling lives despite the challenges they face. The fascination surrounding Abby and Brittany's lives, especially Abby's marriage, raises important ethical questions about the responsibility of the media and the public. As much as their story has educated and inspired, it is crucial to acknowledge that the Hensels are not objects of public curiosity. They are real people, living real lives, and their choices, especially those regarding their private lives, should be respected. Their journey continues to inspire millions, but as we follow their story, we must also learn to appreciate their humanity and acknowledge their right to privacy. Abby and Brittany Hensel, the iconic conjoined twins, have spent much of their lives under the watchful gaze of the public. From their first media appearance to their recent reality TV show, their journey has captivated audiences worldwide. Yet behind the public's fascination with their extraordinary lives lies a deeper story, one of family, love, and privacy, complicated by the added scrutiny that comes with their unique situation. The twins, who were born in Carver County, Minnesota, have always been open about their experiences, but they've also made it clear that they value their privacy. Having grown up in a supportive, small-town environment where they were treated with acceptance and respect, the Hensels have cherished their privacy as adults. Their quiet lives in Minnesota, surrounded by loved ones, have helped them maintain a sense of normalcy despite the attention they often receive. However, as with any public figure, there are aspects of their lives that remain out of reach for the public eye. Yet recent developments have changed that dynamic. Abby's marriage to Joshua Bowling in 2021 initially drew significant media attention, largely due to the unique circumstances surrounding her conjoined state. It was a milestone that many saw as a testament to her ability to lead a fulfilling life despite her physical condition. The wedding, celebrated by the twins and their loved ones, quickly became a symbol of hope and inspiration for many who followed their story. However, the story took an unexpected turn in October 2023, when a paternity lawsuit was filed against Joshua, revealing complexities in his past relationships and family life that had not previously been publicized. The lawsuit, filed in a Minnesota court, has raised many questions about Joshua's previous marriage and family dynamics. His former spouse, Annika Bowling, filed the suit alongside another individual, Gavin Vayton Dole, in what has become a legal drama involving Joshua and his past. The specifics of the case are shrouded in secrecy, as the court documents reveal little about the ongoing proceedings. But what is clear is that this legal challenge is adding a layer of complexity to Joshua and Abby's marriage, thrusting them into a spotlight they might not have expected. Joshua and Annika were married in 2010, and together they have a daughter, Isabella, who is now 9 years old. Their relationship ended in divorce in April 2019, which was finalized in 2022. However, what has complicated matters is the fact that Annika had another child after her separation from Joshua, a younger daughter born in late 2020. The identity of this child has not been publicly disclosed, but speculation suggests that this child could be at the center of the paternity lawsuit. Given the minor status of this child, many details remain sealed, leaving much of the story open to speculation. Despite the legal proceedings, it seems that Joshua has maintained a close relationship with his daughter, Isabella. She was present at his wedding to Abby, and she regularly features in family photos shared on social media. These images often show Abby, now Isabella's stepmother, and her sister Brittany interacting warmly with the young girl. The involvement of Abby and Brittany in this family dynamic brings an additional layer of complexity. As conjoined twins who have spent most of their lives in the public eye, they now face the challenges of adjusting to life as step-parents. This shift in family structure presents new dynamics that will likely require the same resilience and understanding they've demonstrated throughout their lives. One of the most intriguing aspects of this situation is how the twins have navigated this new chapter in their lives, especially when it comes to integrating into a family that involves not just one child, but a complex legal situation. The public's fascination with their family life is undeniable, Yet Abby and Brittany have remained largely silent on the matter. Attempts to reach out to the involved parties, Joshua, Annika, Gavin Dole, and the Hensel twins, have been unsuccessful, leaving many questions unanswered and adding to the public's curiosity. While Abby and Brittany have shown the world that they can work together in virtually every aspect of their lives, be it physically, emotionally, or professionally, their adjustment to the realities of blended family life is still unfolding. Blended families can be complicated, and when one of the individuals in the mix has lived their life under constant public scrutiny, it creates a unique set of challenges. For Joshua and Abby, who likely hope to build a quiet life together, these legal proceedings have thrown an unexpected wrench into their plans. The added complexity of a child being involved in the proceedings has raised ethical concerns about privacy, especially when it comes to protecting the minor's interests. It is important to note that, despite the attention surrounding this lawsuit, Abby and Brittany have remained steadfast in their commitment to maintaining their privacy. The public's fascination with Abby's marriage to Joshua, coupled with the legal drama, is a reminder of how difficult it can be to protect personal boundaries when your life has been so widely shared. The twins' desire for normalcy in their adult lives is clear, but the reality is that their unique situation means they will always face some level of public scrutiny. The fascination with Abby's marriage and the legal challenges Joshua faces raises difficult questions about where the line should be drawn between public interest and personal privacy. Alice Drager, a historian and bioethicist who has written extensively about conjoined twins, suggests that the public's fascination with the Hensels stems from their challenge to conventional ideas of individuality and personal identity. Conjoined twins like Abby and Brittany force us to rethink what it means to be an individual, as they live in a shared body, yet maintain distinct personalities and identities. This contradiction often fuels curiosity, but it also raises ethical questions about the extent to which the public is entitled to know about their personal lives. Drager further argues that while curiosity is natural, it is crucial to recognize when it crosses into inappropriate intrusion. Abby and Brittany have long maintained a relatively low public profile outside of their controlled media appearances, suggesting a preference for privacy. The recent surge in interest surrounding Abby's marriage highlights the tension between public curiosity and personal boundaries. It is clear that the Hensels' journey, while inspiring, has also made them the subject of intense scrutiny, particularly when it comes to their personal relationships. Elizabeth L. Sesser, a media studies expert, also weighs in on the ethical implications of public interest in the Hensels' relationships. Sesser points out that the fascination with their romantic lives can be problematic, as it often stems from an inappropriate desire to understand the twins' intimate lives in ways that invade their privacy. She emphasizes the importance of allowing Abby and Brittany to control their narrative and share their story on their terms, rather than letting public demand shape the conversation. After all, their lives are theirs to live, not for the public to dictate. As the legal situation surrounding Joshua and Abby continues to unfold, it remains to be seen how it will impact their relationships, both with each other and with their extended families. The involvement of a child in the proceedings makes the situation even more complicated, requiring careful handling to ensure the minor's interests are protected. In the end, the Hensels' story is about more than just the challenges they face as conjoined twins. It is about love, resilience, and the complexities of family life, issues that all families can relate to, even when the circumstances are extraordinary. Through it all, Abby and Brittany's story has continued to inspire. Their ability to face life's challenges with humor, grace, and unwavering support for each other has been a beacon of hope for many. They have shown that no matter how unique or challenging a situation may be, it is possible to build a life filled with love, achievement, and fulfillment. Their journey continues to remind us that teamwork, understanding, and resilience can help anyone navigate through even the most difficult times. As we continue to watch their story unfold, it's important to remember that Abby and Brittany are not just public figures. They are individuals with their own lives, relationships, and boundaries. They deserve the same respect and privacy as anyone else, and as their story continues, it's crucial that we celebrate their achievements and respect their need for space. After all, at the heart of their journey lies a message that resonates with all of us, that no matter how unique we are, we all have the right to live our lives on our own terms.